Hey there folks, Andre the Game Idea Guy here. Welcome to another Pitch for Switch 2 discussion. In this I'm going to be talking about Fatal Frame Maidens of Black Water, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. That is a mouthful. But it's something that I think deserves to happen. One, because Fatal Frame Maidens of Black Water is already on the Switch. And two, because there is a version of that game out on the Wii U that has things in it that are not in the Switch/other versions of said game. Now, the reason I call for a Nintendo Switch 2 edition is quite obvious. To restore the things that are from the Wii U version of Maidens of Black Water to the Nintendo platform in the Switch 2 with a Switch 2 edition. And someone's probably wondering, well, what does that mean? Well, that means the character costumes that were in the Wii U version of Maidens of Black Water would be transferred over to the Nintendo Switch 2 version of the game, as well as the ability to use the gamepad, which would technically, I guess, either be another Nintendo Switch 2 or an original Nintendo Switch, to be used and function as the gamepad for the game, as well as potentially using either a tablet or phone in the same type of scenario. So there are options for this. And I am only saying I think that it would be worth it to go ahead and put the effort into making those options available, especially for the people like me who appreciated dual and multi-screen gameplay. It just makes sense to make that an available option, to go ahead and make it possible for people to do it. At least to me. I'm saying to me it makes sense. I know it doesn't make sense to everyone, but to me it makes sense. I just think that it would be a nice way to give that back to people that are interested in having it, as well as, showing some additional love to Fatal Frame. It deserves more love, honestly. And I would like to see more people get into it, and like to see that people actually get to experience all that content that they are not going to be able to experience, even if it's slightly minor in comparison to other things. Which is why I wouldn't expect this to be like an uber expensive thing, because it's not like it's a lot of varying content, but there are things that are in the Wii U version of the game that people who haven't played it just will never get to have or get to play with. So that's the whole point for me. I think that those upgrades and things would be really nice, because again, those things were taken away so that Fatal Frame could become multi-platform at that point and be on everything. So when you go ahead and give it back these features, you're giving it reason for people to either one, pick up the Switch version and upgrade it, or just go ahead and get the Nintendo Switch 2 version of it, because obviously that will likely come out retail. Again, this is me saying that. I don't know how everybody else feels. I know what I see, and I think that makes a lot of sense. But I'm not going to drag it out. I'm not going to drag this out too much longer. I think I've made my point. So thank you guys very much for listening in. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out, everybody.